Mew, 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 mew. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back. Hope everyone's Saturday has been going well. Welcome on in, Mino, Miomint, and Hassan. How you guys doing? Let's go ahead and get started. Let me put the music on. Did anybody take part in Community Day? And how did that go for you? You're Masuda hunting the Pog Owl. Very nice. You switched to Dunzo. How did I not get it on the first try? Get over here, Meow. Old Dunsparce. Nice. 2 Galarian Shinies and 1 Cantonian Shiny. Good job, Hassan. Earliest you ever been. What's going on, Sir Barnabas? I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant, Meowmint. Good luck on the Dunsparce. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you showing up, doing a double stream to make up for the stream that we didn't do last night. Ron G, the OG, what is going on, buddy? Ron, did you get the rally yet? This has to be your favorite Friday. Thank you, Twilight. One day you're having a student hunt under 100 eggs. I bet you will eventually, Hassan. I bet you will. I'm going to get a 3-segment Dunsparce because of the fact that Mousehole is just unnoticeable and Dunsparce is nice shiny. Hope you get the Mew today. Thank you, Mewmint. And I hope you get the 3-segment the Dunsparce. We got Flashback Friday on Saturday. That's how we roll here. Shiny Fennekin in 7 eggs. Oh my goodness, Mewmint. Hope dual wings in Breath of the Wild. That would be awesome if it was a dual wielding would be pretty cool. Zed Games, a flex in the 3-month membership. Hefty, what's going on, Zed Games? Can we get some member hype for Zed? Big Cheese, it was good. It was good. I felt a little bit bad. I knew that my friend's daughter was going to be in it. I didn't realize that my friend's daughter was playing Audrey too, which was pretty cool. And her sister actually was the puppeteer of Audrey 2. So got a little double Audrey 2 action going on, but it was really good. The kids they got to play Seymour and Audrey were absolutely incredible. I was blown away. The rest of the cast was all right, but the 2 leads were fantastic. It was a busy day. It absolutely was. And I still got this Vivian hunt I got to do. I hunted for it a little bit this morning, and I just finished up a sparkling sandwich for it. Didn't get anything, but after stream, I'll have like 4 hours to try and get it. I think I'll get it. I think I'll get it. So critical of a bunch of kids. Look. I mean, they did a good job, right? I mean, they were high school kids. They did a fine job. But when Mr. Mushnick is played by someone who was tripping over his lines, kind of took me out a little bit. Sarah, what's going on? Good to see you. Zed, I'm doing fantastic. How are you doing? Yeah, so all the kids did a great job. You know, it was a high school play. I knew what I was walking into. But the 2 leads were legitimately amazing. Sarah, how is your day? Are you enjoying your day off? Or did you enjoy your day off, I should say? 8 successful Masuda hunts. Good job, Hassan. Doing awesome, eating some chicken nuggets. Living your best life. Love to hear it. Sarah, you never need to apologize. You, of all people, never need to apologize for missing a stream. Don't you worry at all about it. And did your team make the playoffs? Oh, come on. Where'd you go? Oh my gosh. I don't understand how I'm missing Mew so much. I swear I'm doing the right path. And then I just end up embarrassing myself. There we go. What's up, Twilight? 10 boxes, no Nugget Verb yet. You'll get it, Cheese. You will get it. Oh, I know, Mio meant poor reversal and that B-Bass. It's... You guys think I have patience sometimes. Reversal has patience. Over 250,000 checks for that B-Bass. What is going on, Ariana? Good to see you, my friend. Ari, I know you weren't stream this morning, and that's fine, but you didn't get to see it. Look what I got in mail yesterday. How awesome does that look? It's gorgeous. It is, and it's a really nice shirt. Oh my gosh, I've bought a few shirts from streamers, and they're very nice shirts, and I love them to death. The quality is always fantastic. However, and this is no reflection on the quality of the shirt or the streamer. Most of the times when I get the shirt, I open up the bag, I get it out, and it reeks of the silk screen print process. Like it smells like that fabric paint they use. And it takes a couple of washes to get that smell out. This did not have that, which is a really specific thing to care about, but it made me even more excited. Been talking about your family and region, and oh gosh, you've been the creepiest, most unnerving Pokemon you've created yet. Alright, E, let's hear it. Zed loves the fart command. Of course Zed would. 250,000 is a lot of encounters, and he didn't even get it. Shame to see all the encounters go to waste. Well, yeah, I mean, depending on what you mean by waste, he certainly got a lot of shinies. Just not the one he was going for. But I believe eventually he'll get that. He'll get that P-Bass. Slickifer, Raincutter, Windwalker. What is that, Mino? Did I miss a message? For those dragons. Sarah! Oh my gosh, Sarah coming in with the 20 euros. My favorite two teams made it to the playoffs for 2 weeks ago. 4 to 2 weeks ago, they were in the group A and B. From group A to D in the group stage. It was just watching to know which teams would be sent off to the playoffs. Sarah, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Let's get some hype in the chat for Sarah. More dragons, I gotcha. There it is. Thank you so much again. Very, very generous. Cookie Eater, what's going on, Cookie? if you're just shiny only run VDSP, which starter should you pick? I mean, I guess it's based on personal choice. I would go for the Turtwig, but that's just me. What's the new emo going to be? Good question. I have no idea. It's going to be a surprise to me as it is to you. Its actual appearance is unknown. It just has a cloak covered in different materials showing signs of damage to the cloak. Okay. And a Daylight coming through with that 3-month flex. Blue Moon Mew when? Good question, Daylight. Let's get some member hype in the chat for Daylight. Or as others may know her, Dairy Magic Azalea, the magical ice cream queen. Sax is here. What's going on, Sax? You love all birds like Catching Your Dragons, Deadly Natter, and Dramillion are based on parrots, and Stormcutters are based on owls. Very cool. Sax, what are you doing later tonight? Are you busy? You ran out to buy more ice cream? Very nice. I might have myself an ice cream float tonight. I think I deserve it. Chilling, playing some games. All right. I thought if you were available, maybe we could talk tonight. Fan-made Pokemon for your region consists from your memory, normal type Ice Cube, regional Ice type Gloomy, and evolution line regional, and a piece of bread that turns into a fire type when burned. Interesting. Sarah, that's not how it is at all. Don't you even play around like that. You can only tell it's near by metal scratching on the wall. Rowlet is adorable. You want to do a challenge with your shiny Slowpoke? Something like if you have more Cantonian than Galarian, you'll have to do something? Okay, interesting, Mino. Mino, by the way, I think this is I could be wrong. I'm getting old, my memory's going. I think this is the first time I've seen you since it's happened. I ended up getting the shiny Vivian from the postcard that you sent me, so thank you very much for that. Zed, what are you doing? You know, Zed, I always come into your streams and talk nothing but positivity to you. I encourage you when you make silly mistakes in Zelda. You come in here and try and make me feel bad. What's up with that? That doesn't sound like an equal friendship. Yeah, go ahead and cancel me on Twitter. See how much I care. JSC's eggs back to Dynamax Adventures. I'm doing great. Thank you, Zed. I appreciate the support. How am I doing this hunt? Very good question, Daylight. And Cookie, no, unfortunately, my jar is empty. It seems that someone came over in the middle of the night last night and stole all my cookies, Cookie Eater. I have no idea who it could have been. How am I doing this hunt? All right, good question. So this is a physical cartridge hunt. I have an actual physical copy of Pokemon Emerald that I have in the Game Boy Operator, which allows me to play it on stream. Last message. Last message. Name it mayonnaise or I'll find your address and probably transfer 1 or 2 of your shinies. This is a joke. That was a very good joke. I appreciate that. Last comment. It holds 2 extremely sharp sickles with signs of them being used recently. Okay. Funny joke. IP address here. Funny joke. Can I get it before I hit 1,200 encounters? I would love that, Zed. That would be fantastic. Call up to you at 2 a.m. every day and he doesn't answer my calls. This is true. I don't answer the calls at 2 a.m. Think you have a fact, but need more evidence to back it up? All right, we will be here patiently waiting, Mino. Is that why Cookie stole your cookies out of spite? Could be. That could be the reason. It also makes a sound, whistles that sound like the wind, but it comes from the Pokemon itself. The whistles are used as intimidation. And Sarah, oh my gosh, Sarah, what are you doing? Sarah donating 100 euros. Sorry for earlier. Hope you know it's all jokes and fun. Hefty. Absolutely, I do. Absolutely, I do. I hope you know that I'm joking and you don't need to make such a ridiculous dono to say sorry for nothing that you never need to apologize for in the first place. Oh my gosh, Sarah. Sarah, thank you so much. Lunala, hello, welcome in Lunala. Guys, I don't even want to see any typing. I just want to see nothing but emotes for the next minute. Nothing but emotes for the next minute because Sarah's amazing. And thank you, Cookie, for dropping that link for Sarah. I don't know about that, Sarah, but thank you very much. That's just incredible. Not Despawoopa, what's going on? Good to see you. You do, you do. Actually, it's more than that. It's 120 pounds. Or, I mean, 120 euros. Not pounds, euros. Which is just absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely insane. Yeah, don't worry about Despawoopa. I don't expect people that just came into stream to know that there's something going on. That's a silly thing to expect people to do. Sarah is a very rich Austrian princess. She's my princess. Not that I own her, it's just she's the only princess that I recognize. Sarah, another 5 euros. I want to hear nothing but that you know you deserve it. Have to. You're the nicest, most helpful person in this community. You deserve nothing but the best. Sarah, thank you so much. I got nothing left to say at this point. What is there to say? What is there to say to that? What is that, trashy talk? Yeah, Sarah is a huge supporter not only of myself, but of the entire community. Sarah is incredibly supportive to many, many people. Can you? Oh, can you speak? Oh yeah, of course you can. Rowlet, please turn green. If you don't, you are mean. I'm still a little speechless. Sarah is something else. You're absolutely right about that, Sax. Sarah's just an amazing person, very supportive of those she considers her friends, such as me. Thank you, Cookie. I think you're absolutely right. Jonshi got the shiny Kamala from eggs. Nice. Good for Jonshi. She supports all the right people. Very true. I always like to say I'm just out here supporting the homies whenever I can, and we all appreciate you, Sarah. Daylight, thank you for the Kirk lurks. How was the community day? Mary, first off, good to see you, my dear. Community day went well. I ended up getting the 6 I needed and evolved them. Plus, I got extra Galarian Slowpoke shiny, and I found 2 extra large Slowpokes, one of which I evolved into an extra large Slowbro. So, made out pretty well. How about you, Mary? Watching Naruto. Enjoy the Naruto, Zed. You do not like breaking chains? I like that. That is very clever, E. I like that. So I'm not expecting this Mew to shine tonight, but I feel like we're in we've crossed the threshold into the area that it is, you know, I don't want to say possible. It's possible to get on the first check, but it wouldn't be a shock if it shows up from here on out. It'll be a very pleasant surprise, but it would be a shock. You know what I mean? Does that make sense to anybody? Am I just not talking nonsense? You got 5 out of 6 you needed. One's just a sneeze away from being a Shundo. Oh my goodness. Pokemon is the physical embodiment of doom. Nothing can stop it. Oh man, how are you going to catch that thing then? How to train your dragon fact of the day. I couldn't find the evidence to back this up. I think that the female bewildered beast, the biggest and one of the rarest dragons, can lay eggs without a male needed. Wow. That's crazy. It makes sense to you, Lunala? Okay, good. Good. I think when you're doing full odds hunts, and there's nothing to back this up, just like my gut feeling. When you're doing full odds hunts, once you get to over 1,000 checks, then it's like, okay, this could happen. This could happen. Rianne coming in, flexing the 3-month membership. Can we get some love for Rianne, please? I'm so unbelievably proud of you. I love you so much, Hefty. Uno reverse card there, my friend. Absolutely same to you. I'm very proud of you and I love you so much. I'm not loving you at the second, though. There we go. Alex Kelly, what's going on? It only goes for the bad apples. Okay, E, that's good. Can you custom mon have any ideas? No, I am not a creative person. The water beasts are actually really rare, so it's actually really helpful. Okay. I don't know how to express my appreciation of some of you in words, so I'm trying to at least let it show through donations, but I don't want to seem like I'm buying people's friendships. Sarah, I 100% understand that feeling because I feel that way sometimes as well. I will tell you right now that I have never felt that way about you, not for 1 second. For what it's worth, that has never even crossed my mind. Whipping the Ultra Uno reverse card right back at me. Sarah, you know what? Rianne just always one-ups me. Rianne can just never let me win. She always has to win. I did miss you, Alex. How are you? How is your Saturday going? Nope, I never lose. Wahaha, ha 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 ha. It's going good. I'm glad to hear that, Alex. Missed you, Hefty, and everyone here. Missed you too, Lunala. Hope you're doing well. How did the streaming go last night, Lunala? I woke up this morning and saw a couple of pings that you were streaming yesterday. Can't believe how long it's been since I've joined this wonderful community. I feel like I'm a familiar face with almost every streamer in the community. You're certainly a familiar face for me, Hassan. It's a lot of fun to play. That's awesome, Lunala. Oh my goodness. HTV's going live late. Well, it looks like I won't be modding there again tonight. Oh, it did not, Lunala. It didn't. No, no. I just get them when I wake up. Another face with Chem 2, he's bullied you multiple times. I've seen it. I've seen it happen. Pokemon gets a chance to the worthy or the perfect souls. Okay. Look at Alex giving Rihanna a hug and $20. Very, very nice. Or Ruru, as we will now call her. I like the nickname Ruru. Rianne, I am now calling you Ruru from here on out. Lunala hugging everyone. How sweet. Roses are red, violets are blue. I subscribed, and so should you. That's the best poem I've ever heard, Alex. That's fantastic. Oh boy, that purple cliff. That purple cliff. Ron, thank you for dropping Lunala's link. Very kind of you. Playing some Story of Season. Okay, very nice. Thank you for the Kirklerks. Alex hugging Lunala now. Alex is getting around. Can make some custom mods. Sounds good, Meoman. Thank you for the Kirklerks. Also, the custom Pokemon is a reference to a certain antagonist. Okay. I am farted. Welcome on in, farted. Good to see you. What's up, Hassan? Alex just hugging everybody now. Maybe, Lunala, maybe. I know you and I are on different coasts, but perhaps someday we'll be able to meet up. Pokemon also likes doing its second job of taking souls to another life. Come to Canada. Okay. Canada's kind of big, though. You might need to be a little more specific. Feel free to DM me. Had a capture card for months now, but you can't seem to figure out how to set it up. Do you know which capture card you got? Been to Canada before? It's amazing. I've surprisingly never been to Canada. Even though I don't live all that far from it. Sounds good, Hassan. You also never went to the U.S. You've never been over here, Sarah. We're going to have to get you over here sometime. The Pokemon is long claws for some odd reason. If you are a bad soul, the whistle is the last thing you hear before doom. Oh my goodness. As Crazy Man, my walks around the block look like Doom Eternal. Wow. That is not the part of Canada that I have heard about. Tell you the news. Which news is that, Lunala? When people say come to this country, it is always bad because you're probably not going to meet or see them. Come to South Wales. I've only been to Blackpool in England. I was supposed to go on holiday this year, but I can't we might be going camping. Ooh, you found a good gaming laptop? Lunala, that's fantastic. Congratulations. That's fantastic. Getting a good gaming laptop is going to be amazing for you. I love that. Live too, but the U.S. sounds so scary to me as a European. I can understand that, Sarah. The U.S. will say does not have the best image across the world. I will say though, having lived here for the past 40 plus years, there are areas of the U.S. that are scary. There are other areas of the U.S. that are not scary. We'll just have to get you to one of those not scary areas. I would love to go back to Austria sometime, especially to see you. You and Cam. Okay, but see, here's the thing, Twilight. Even if it's just the two of you, Canada's big. So I'd probably be traveling for days upon end without seeing a single living soul. And that just feels too much like post-apocalyptic world to me. Österreich looks amazing. I think I've been to Österreich. Or no, wait, Österreich's Austria. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I'm a stupid, stupid man. Just look for someone who does not look like Cam and you'll find me in no time. I know what you look like, Twilight. I was right, though. I have been to Österreich. I have. The Pokemon's real name is only said to the worthy. And there are places in California that were scary to you? Yeah, and then there's places that in California are completely lovely, right? Makes you feel better. I've never been on a plane, never been on a train, I haven't been on any kind of a boat except for a canoe. Why would that make me feel better? I want to get you out there. I want to get you adventuring, Mary. I want you to start hosting your own travel show of Mary's trips around the world. Anne Marie, what is going on? Like Brandon Gage know what I look like. Those two lucky gentlemen. Yours can be tiring, but fun. That's true. Yes, Cookie, very lucky people. Trying to get Shiny Jirachi right now in Pogo. How far are you into that research Poke Ranger plays? Did a hoe alright today and didn't catch it, but now you're low on golden raspberries because your shiny Latias gold. Lover but hater for taking all your golden ras and saying a great ball and silver pineapple. I actually have a decent amount of golden ras. Um, I'm low on everything else, so this community day today took all my regular raspberries and all but just a handful of Pokeballs. And only because you drunk snapped them on your best friend's pool party? Nice. Can we shine hunt Ho-Oh and Sword and Shield? We sure can in the Dynamax Adventures. In, I think, Sword, right? I think it's the Sword. Take advantage of Slowpoke for your... yes, yes. I got up to... Where did I end up getting? Cannot successfully lurk. You're too good at talking. You are extremely good at talking. Let's see. How far am I with the Kanto now? Because, yeah, I certainly knocked out a lot of the Kanto requirements for Jirachi today. I'm at 201 for the Kanto region, 94 for Johto, and 117 for Hoenn. Didn't get any Galarian Slowpoke shinies. Oh, I'm sorry, Anne-Marie. Got 6 so far. You have 30 minutes left on it. Good luck, Poker Ranger plays. Out of the next 3 eggs, 2 will be shiny. That's a very bold call. Very bold call, Hassan. You just got it this morning. Its real name is Parrish. We can't tell if its name is true or if it's messing with us. Oh, okay. She got 3 regular Slowpoke shinies. That's awesome, Anne-Marie. I still don't have a regular Galarian Slowking. I ran out of time. I was going to try and evolve that today too, but I just did not have enough time to catch, or enough balls to catch another 30 Slowpoke. Parrish is, of course, very similar to Parrish. That's right. Just 1 letter off. So, Sax, I don't know if you're lurking or not, but I had a terrible thought before I started streaming. And I don't know how it hasn't occurred to me yet. What if this Mew gets off a metronome and it's an explosion or a self-destruct? $123 eggs, no shiny yet. You got a ways to go, buddy, probably. Some say it's the creator Parrish song. Oh, okay. You and Gold have a love-hate relationship, mostly made of love, though. She's a shine legendary after all. That is true. That would suck. Yes, I agree, Sax. I agree. So now I'm like, how many different moves are there in Emerald, Sax? What's the total number of moves? Memento would be worse for Metronome. I don't think Memento existed in Gen 3. I could be wrong. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. After you get Solgaleo, you're going to do a Dracovish hunt. Very nice, Hassan. Somehow you got shiny Azurill through 5 kilometer eggs this morning. Very cool. You get 1 membership, but you don't have a credit card or something like that because I'm young. That makes sense. And I don't expect anybody to ever gift anything. Just hanging out and spend a little bit of time here with me is all I ask. And you don't even have to do that. Dracovish would be insanely long, though, considering Arctovish. Could be, could not be. You never know. If you have credit card debt. Yeah. Yeah, I think a lot of us do. I'm getting close to paying mine off, though. I only got a couple $100 left. Parrish song uses much worse. It sends a horrible pain through the body of the opponent. Faints. Before the opponent faints, all the memories of the opponent flash between their eyes. Wow. I want the shiny Jirachi so bad. Yeah, it's gonna be so hard to get, though. So hard to get. I'm not looking forward to getting another 9 best buddies. Health insurance is sexist. Why do you say that, Hassan? You said forever to get it. True. Cookie with the Synsax hug. I'd love to see it. Because guys have to pay more money back than girls do just because they're guys. Pay more money back for what? What do you mean? Cold Sakai, flex that 2-month membership. Thank you for the Kirklerks, Cold. And can we please get some member hype in the chat for Cold? Thank you so much, buddy. Shovel Helm, that's another one. Another dragon, I'm assuming. Caught Shiny Tadbolt and Violet today that you evolved into Bellybolt and Shiny Rotom number 5. Good job, Anne-Marie. Good job. Are you evolving, or not evolving? Are you changing the forms of the Rotoms? Oh, dang it. There we go. He slacked. Only got 2 boxes. What a waste of a Sammy. You don't live in America, so free healthcare. Yeah, it'd be nice to have free healthcare. Snapplefang. I'm assuming that's a dragon. It's gonna go back to the before you confuse yourself. Sounds good. Oops. Music paused. Last message, please. Yes, Snapplefang. Snapplefang with no context. I'm assuming that's a dragon. There's a Sprotha outbreak. Go get it. Cookie! What's going on, Cookie? With the $5. You're a good guy, hefty, with a good heart and good socks. You actually deserve all the love and support from your viewers and fans. Thank you so much, Cookie. Can we please get some Cookie hype? Some say the whistle of the bean is a sign that you are going to be one of the souls it collects. Oh, no. Clark America is asleep. Post pictures of free Pokemon healthcare. Healthcare is free in the UK. Then how doctors get paid because nobody's paying them to help them. I'm assuming, I know we got some UKers here. I'm assuming that that's taken care of by the government taxes. Graceland, what's going on? Good to see you. You don't know what to hunt? You have no idea? Hunt for a Halucha. Cookie, thank you again. You're such a good guy. Film, what's going on, buddy? I hope the Blue Mew shines soon for you. Thank you so much, Film. Hope you're having a fantastic day. You have 5? Okay, then go for a... Snorunt. Favorite Gen 1 Pokemon? I know this is going to be a big surprise. My favorite Gen 1 Pokemon is Poliwhirl. I consider you a good guy, Cookie. I consider you a good guy. Absolutely, I do. Not naming any dragons, the 9 Realms dragons, because it's a disgrace to the perfection of how training movie dragons are. Yeah, I remember you going off about that last week. Pokemon is actually a wolf underneath the cloak. Its whistle seems stronger without the cloak. You have female for your Limidex. What game? I thought you were playing Scarlet Violet. You never would have guessed it was Poliwhirl. I know, it's a big surprise to most people. Amazing guy, and even more amazing friend. Very true, Sarah. Cookie is fantastic. Yeah, we just need to find a good spot. Cool, cool, cool. So I think we're going to easily be able to get 100 checks in an hour. Also not naming any hybrid dragons, because you don't know all the names, and they are exclusive to the games Titan Uprising and School of Dragons. Makes sense. The bachelorette party found a hotel to crash at. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear that, Cheese. I heard you, or I heard you. I saw you talking about that in, what, I think Shiny's stream earlier. Thought the cloak seems more aggressive and attacks anyone that thinks it's had enough time conscious. That's creepy. You were concerned because you went to bed all of yourself. I understand that. Your math teacher and a kid in your class spent like 10 minutes talking about Hogwarts Legacy and had no idea what was going on. That's how I feel when people come in here and talk about anime. Anime. She's a real pain. She is. That anime. Oh my goodness. Shedinja Boy coming in and scaring the jeepers out of me. What's going on, Shedinja Boy? Hook Ranger Plays, thank you for the Kirklerks. Hogwarts Legacy is an amazing game and no one can tell me otherwise. I have heard fantastic things about it. I watched some gameplay and it looks fun. Can't say enough about how you love anime. Yeah, I can't talk. Shedinja Boy is always trying to scare me. Sometimes they're successful, sometimes they aren't. How many hogs are in Hogwarts Legacy? Can you breed bloodlines? I think it's 12. Do they have tusk fights? I think that's in the DLC. Buggy little ghost boy, it's your thing. It sure is. Gen 1's hard for you to pick a favorite. There's a lot of great Pokemon Gen 1. Then you can scare Shedinja Boy. I'd love to see it. Sends out Crocodile. Uh-oh. Cookie. 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 Neither do I. Neither do I, Cookie. So, someone else start another topic. Please, for the love of God, someone bring something else up. Weather's okay. It's windy today, man. It's been windy here the last couple days. Like the temperature's actually pretty nice, but it's freezing because of that wind. I'm like finding garbage all over my backyard, which drives me nuts. Favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card? My favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card is your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card. I hope so, Hassan. Ever watch anime? I've watched some anime, yeah. I don't have a problem with anime. I like anime. It's just, I'm more of an anime movie guy than I am an anime series guy. Do I need some mods? Nah, we're good. We're good. Walks in and immediately walks back out. What's going on, actually, a fungus? Your favorite is the Pot of Greed? Cookie, do me a favor, though. Just do me a quick favor, Cookie. If you haven't already, I didn't know if you did or not. If you wouldn't mind just going back and retracting that, just as a personal favor. But back to the intended question, Cookie. If you have any recommendations of shows that I should check out, feel free to DM me. Silk Spanner, that's a dragon. Last time you laughed so hard when Cookie texted a random Austrian number thinking it was yours. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Pottery looks cool, but can't figure out for the life of me what it does. I don't know. I mean, I have watched some anime shows. I haven't finished any. I still have 5 episodes. Interesting is a word. I know, I say interesting way too much, jeez. I have 5 episodes left of Neon Genesis Evangelion. I think I have 7 episodes left of Cowboy Bebop. Um, I started Attack of the Titans and or Attack on Titan, Attack of the Titans, the one with the giants. I think I have maybe 6 or 7 episodes of the first season left. I started Vinland Saga. I've only got like 4 episodes into it. I started Trigun a few times, even as early as 1997, and I'm like 4 or 5 episodes into that. And I've watched like the first 96 episodes of One Piece. Your favorite Gen 1 Pokemon are Charmander, Flareon, Growlithe, Snorlax, Mew, Dragonite, Jolteon. Good choices. Cookie! Okay, Cookie, between you and Sarah, you guys are going to give me a complex. You guys are going to give me an absolute complex. I have never been mad at either of you. And it bothers me that you guys, even jokingly, are like donating to apologize for things you shouldn't have to apologize for. Serious commitment issues? Absolutely, Sarah. Absolutely. That's why I'm 42 and single. But Cookie, thank you so much. Sarah got you good with that fake phone numbers. That's a hilarious prank. I like that a lot. Check 1200, not shiny, but we've already done 100 checks on stream today. 100 checks in less than an hour. Thank you for that, Cookie. I didn't even mess it. I Yeah, I'm sorry about that, cheese. I just felt that was none of my business. For what it's worth, I stayed out of it on both sides. That's all I'm going to say about that. Uh, I picked up on that this morning, cheese. I figured that's what was happening. I'm glad that happened. Crimson, what's going on, Crimson? Good to see you. Only thing he came into is anime and games. Sarah, have you ever watched? Now, Sarah, I know you mostly do like romantic animes, right? Do you ever watch any like action, fantasy, sci-fi type animes? There's actually a YouTube error that caused a thought process. Aw, freaking YouTube. Sarah, which is everything. Just chilling. Love to hear it, Crimson. You got the you can't see me text bug last night in stream. Oh no, that's not a good one. I know Athena Bella's been dealing with that the last several months. Now I knew as of last weekend, or no, as of Wednesday, Athena Bella had that fixed. Hopefully it's still fixed, or as far as I know, she could be sitting here right now. Maybe you should stop chatting before you say something stupid again. Um, well, I don't think that's going to happen, Cookie. I don't see that happening. You don't pick genres, you watch everything that piques your interest. Do you ever watch movies instead of shows, Sarah? Do you ever watch any anime movies instead of anime shows? I could tell you what some of my favorite anime movies are. AJ, thank you for the Kirk Lurks. What's the most obscure name you've named a Pokemon? I don't name my Pokemon. Um, I did name my shiny Geodude that I got in either Fire Red or Leaf Green. I'm not sure which game. I did name that, and I came up with the extremely creative name of Rocky. You watch movies and shows. So some of my favorite anime movies of all time, of course, gotta start with The Godfather, Akira. Just absolute classic. Not just fantastic anime movie, but just fantastic movie in general. Really awakened the U.S. when it came to anime when Akira came out in the 80s. Fist of the North Star, Vampire Hunter D, Project A-ko, Ninja Scroll. Those are some of my favorites. Shining Ariolu. What's going on, Lou? Good to see you. Lou, were you lurking in my chat this morning? You watched all of them? That's awesome, Sarah. I I can never get sick of Vampire Hunter D. That's probably one of my favorites. Fist of the Nose Star is not as good as Fist of the Nose Hair. Yes, Fist of the Nose Hair is a classic. Only spent $5 on Pogo, and that was to get yourself a shiny Jirachi, nothing else. Good job, Poke Ranger Plays. I haven't spent any money on, except for that $5 for the Jirachi. I haven't spent any money on Pogo in quite a while. Maybe I saw that you came in on that raid, Lou, and I was like, what the heck? Lou was there? I can't believe Lou was there and didn't say hi to me. And I was like, maybe I upset Lou. Maybe Lou's mad at me. And I was like, well, what would I have done to upset Lou? And I thought, well, maybe it's what I didn't do that upset him. So I apologize for not doing what you expected me to do, Lou. Recommend some movies? Oh, yeah. Yeah, Sarah, definitely. Shoot me some DMs with some movie recommendations. You honestly didn't see me? You You honest. Hold on. I gotta wrap my mind around that for a second. Oh, Bobo 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 Bo. Yeah, actually, one of my friends in college in the fraternity got the nickname Bobo 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 Bo. But no, wait, hold on, Lou. I gotta wrap my head around what you just said. So you were lurking in my stream, and I know that because you came on the raid. You were lurking in my stream, but you didn't say hi to me because you honestly didn't see me. Yeah, I'm gonna have to ponder that one for a minute. Galaxy Express 999. I'm gonna have to check that out, Cheese. That sounds like it would be pretty fun. Exactly. Okay, I just want to make sure I understood, Lou. I see how it is. Oh, it spawned the Captain Harlock series. Okay, I am familiar with Captain Harlock. Your eyes were closed. Look at Lou getting around telling a lie by finding a loophole. Getting by on a technicality. I have to be like Mr. Beast and cure a blind person if they didn't see you. I mean, if I had the money to do it, I would. And I looked into it when it all happened because I was so confused. Because I don't, like, okay, guys, first off, I gotta be honest. I know this is weird for apparently a streamer or a human being to say. I'm not that familiar with Mr. Beast. I know the name. I know he has like a quintillion subs or something like that. That's basically it. So when he put out that video last month about curing the blind people, all I knew about it was people were talking about it in chats and how there was a controversy about it. But I was curious, so I did some research. I ended up watching the video. I watched some more videos about the controversy and everything, and I don't get it. I don't understand why there are some people that are just always going to be angry. There's always some people that are just going to be negative no matter what. And I know the biggest issue, I mean, there's some people out there that just straight up hate Mr. Beast and will never like anything he does. There's nothing you can do about that. But there are some people that their biggest complaint was the motivation for doing it. And doing it for the views and doing it for the clicks or whatever. And as someone that looks at my motives a lot in when I do things, I understand if there could be mixed messages on what the motivations were. However, at the end of the day, despite whatever his motivations may have been, he cured 1,000 blind people's blindness. I think it was 1,000, right? Was it 1,000? He helped 1,000 people who could not see again. In that instance, I don't care what his motivations were. I have to look at what it accomplished. I don't know why I went off on the diatribe. No one even brought it up, but there I went. I became John Cena. You couldn't see me. I wish I could become John Cena. I think it's because he does nice things for clout and gives away most of the money to his friends. At least that's what you heard. And again, like, I can understand not thinking he's a saint. I can understand that. I can understand not thinking that he's 100% altruistic in everything he does. But the fact of the matter is, there's 1,000 people that can see now that couldn't see before he did that. And I think that's more important. Oh no! Oh no, Sarah. Hassan, thank you for the Kirk lurks. I can't believe we've already been streaming for over an hour. It's crazy. Call an ambulance. Wee you, wee you, wee you. I got you, Lou. I got you. I've answered to worse. Don't call me Shirley. You can call me Hippo. I'm fine with Hippo. I think he has enough money to do something that can affect more people on a regular basis rather than using his pocket change to affect a fraction of people's lives. I think it comes down to the ability of having to do more. But he could also do nothing. I mean, I respectfully, I don't agree with that argument. How many people are out there that have more money than he does and they don't do anything? I think complaining that someone does something but they could be doing more is kind of it's just a negative outlook on life. I mean, he doesn't have any responsibility to do anything. And look, like I said, like I barely even knew who this guy was until that video came out last month. I'm not like, simping for him. I don't really care about him as a person, but I mean, honestly, it bothers me when people do something to help others and then they get criticized for not doing more. They wouldn't have to do more if more people did anything. People get mad when you don't do nothing with your money. They get mad when you do something with your money. Can't please anyone. That's what it seems like, and I think that's just sad. I'll tell you who is very happy with what he did. 1,000 people that are no longer blind. He needs to work on his thumbnails, though. I thought my thumbnails were bad. That thumbnail was cringeworthy. It's better compared to them for sure, but it's not like it's not going to change anything long term. These people have the power to enact real change. Like I said, it's a relative and gray area. Well, like I'm saying, if more people did something, then we wouldn't, I don't think, be expecting one person to do everything. Dang it. Sax, did I shock you with my hot take there? To be honest, the big thing is the world hunger thing, and I would donate and help, but you only solve the problem temporarily because Africans still have no reliable food source, and big companies still take what's left. I'm spicy right now. I ate some spicy herbal lately, earlier. I ate some spicy herbal looking for that Vivian. Exactly, Sarah. Exactly. No one's complaining that he did something good. I think people complaining about the lack of staying power of his actions. Well, I mean, like, what's the alternative? You know what? I did see one video that was interesting. That this one video was saying that people's frustration, or I should say, people's anger over that video was a result of frustration. That, as he said in the beginning of the video, like, all it takes is a simple, like, 15-minute procedure, and people were actually upset of, like, why is this a thing? Why do we need one guy to spend this much money to do a 15-minute procedure to cure these people's blindness? Why is it the world we live in where that's the way it has to happen? Why can't it just be done for people that are blind? And that goes more to the state of, especially in the U.S., healthcare and how we take care of those that need help like that. And I think that is a legitimate argument. Necessary things should be free. I absolutely agree with that. Hot take. You can have all the money in the world to end, let's say, homelessness. However, if the people the money is targeted at would not take action or use it, is it a waste? That's a fair discussion, Cheese. Going back to DAs sounds good, Hassan. Saw someone say it gives off the impression that disabled people should be cured, like they have a point. That's completely stupid. They would want to be happy. Okay, all right. Now that gets into a deeper conversation, Neomint, that I find aggravating sometimes. If someone that is blind, let's say, decides they want to stay blind because they feel comfortable with the life they've been living with the blindness, and they don't feel that it hinders them, and they become comfortable with it, and they don't feel that there is anything to be cured, more power to them. Right on, you go, girl, etc. That's fantastic. Adversity or triumph over adversity. I love it. I absolutely love it. If someone, however, is blind and they are given the option to have that blindness removed, and they jump all over it and they say, yes, please, I would love to be able to see. I'd love to see my grandchildren. It would just make my life so much easier. Absolutely. I would love to be cured of blindness. Fantastic. You go ahead and you get that blindness removed. You live your best life. That's amazing. People that are not blind, and I'm just using blindness as an example. People that are not blind saying that blindness is not a thing to be cured because that implies that there is something wrong with them, need to shut their mouths, because if they are not going through it, they got no room to talk. I think the only homeless people who wouldn't take help are either taught by society to have pride and accept help, or are secretly very frugal millionaires. Because in the end, if a horse is led to water and won't drink, are you to be the blame for dehydration and eventual death? And this applies to every humanitarian effort ever. I agree with that, Cheese. I agree with that. You can offer help. You can't make a person willing to accept the help. You have a friend sitting in a wheelchair since he was 3, and he said for nothing in the world would he choose to walk again because he's so used to it and wouldn't hinder his lifestyle. They said it'd be amazing for people that want to walk again. For him, it's just too long ago for him to miss it. Exactly. Exactly. But for me, for example, for me as someone who can walk, to say whether or not your friend should uh, go through a surgery to walk again, it's none of my business. I have absolutely no right to give my opinion on that. Someone got dared to ask you out, and you replied saying, bro, I'm taking a hot steam. Oh my goodness gracious. Neil, Nuts. Your dad's best friend was blind but could see before, and he had the money to get the eye surgery to see. So he got it? That's great. I think actually, a fungus, I think what she was saying is that ability, if you had the ability to end things like homelessness, and you were able to offer the homeless what they needed to get back on their feet and live their best life, to rejoin, I don't want to say to rejoin society, that makes them sound like they're not part of society, uh, but to get them out of the situation they're in, they would still need to accept that help. And there are some people that might not accept that help. I think both things can exist at the same time. I think there can be a societal issue that is inherent and endemic that needs to be dealt with. And at the same time, I think there are some people that have become um, comfortable within those societal issues. You just think you feel bad for your friend because of the situation. He said that he'd rather wants me to make wheelchair jokes and pity him for things he can't do because he's happy to be friends with us. And that's what it boils down to. Is that people are people. Just treat everybody with the respect they deserve as a human being. If you had that ability, if you were a multi-billionaire, you'd make a non-profit franchise to help with people's needs, like affordable housing, 24 access to showers and food, stuff like that. Yeah, yeah. And I think that would be fantastic. I think that would be a big help. But I still think that there would be some people, unfortunately, that would not come in. In your town, you have a good system where they can get small houses for free if they're struggling so much. The food bank gives out food almost every day, and the main church gives out food too. That's awesome, Lucky Emo. That's fantastic. Exactly, cheese. So I think both cheese and fungus, which is a fun duo, and I think you guys should start a spin-off podcast. I just love the idea of cheese and fungus hanging out. I think you both are coming at the same situation from both sides. Uh, I think I think you're both actually more in agreement than you think. Resources exist, yes, but depending on where you are, those resources are incredibly limited, or access to is so convoluted. Doesn't meet those people's needs can be near impossible. That is true. That is true. Busy, what's going on? Good to see you. How's your Saturday going, my dear? Fun day? Tell me all about it. Dang it. Get back here, Mew. I'm doing well, hon. I'm doing well. Got to go see my friend's daughter in a high school rendition of Little Shop of Horrors this afternoon. And then I did the Slowpoke Community Day. And then I had a quick snack. And then came back here for some Mew hunting. Yeah, they did a really good job. They did a good job. That is true, Sarah. Have a friend who called emergency services because he was having self-deletion thoughts. When he finally got a call back hours later, they say he can make an appointment. That is an absolute shame. That's terrible. That is terrible. You've been fighting Social Security for disability for years now, and because you're too disabled to keep up with doctor's appointments on your own, you're somehow deemed not disabled enough. That's crazy. I've always wondered why Mew was only level 30 in the first few games as a mythical. I think because, I don't know. It's a good question. I was going to say something, but it was based off of nothing. That is a good question. It is a very low level shiny. I talked to someone who was homeless because of drug abuse. He told me it would rather make his day if I kept your money, stay safe, and don't make his mistakes, and give him £100. Got him some food instead because the young should be careful with their money. Sadly, never got to meet him again. Oh, Sarah. It is a flawed existence we live in. And while there does need to be serious change in this world, I do truly believe, I might be naive, I might be an optimist. I do believe that serious change begins with a series of little small changes. In my position, with where I am, with what I'm capable of doing, with what little, um, with what little, what's the word I'm looking for? More control that I have. Um, I can do my part just by treating every person I see with the respect they deserve as a human being and try and give everyone a nice smile and just spread positivity as much as I can. You're all too well on the Social Security situation. Your mother can at times barely hold a spoon. It has been denied over and over. Oh, it's terrible. Play community day, found some local friends, was outside, got some Starbucks, simple stuff. That sounds like a beautiful day. The simplest kindness is the biggest inflection. I love that cheese. There was this guy back when I lived in my old apartment, probably about 3 or 4 years ago. Um, so when I lived at the old place, I had like a 10-minute commute to work, and I had to pass through an area of town called Confusion Corner. And it was called Confusion Corner because it was a six-way intersection, and only one direction from one of the six ways had a stop sign. Somehow, in the 12 years I lived there, I never once saw an accident there. But probably about 3 or 4 years ago at Confusion Corner, for about 2 weeks straight, when I would leave for work at 7:30 in the morning, there was a guy standing outside the park at the east end of Confucian Corner that held a sign, and the sign said, "I hope you have a great day today." And he just stood there every morning and just showed it to all the cars and waved and danced. And that guy was my freaking hero. I mean, he might have been on drugs, but he honestly made me smile every day for those 2 weeks. I bet you need drugs to get you through too. Some of those corner folks make bank. He seemed like a nice guy. You know, like everyone's driving to work, they're on their morning commute. Maybe they've had a cup of coffee, maybe not yet. But this guy's just hopping up and down, waving his sign in the morning. Hope you have a great day today. I loved it. You know, the corner crew, they're all scammers. Not the scammers. Live in a house with easy access down the road. Maybe had their morning vodka. They could have. Maybe they put a little Bailey's in their coffee that morning. All right, I think I'm going to take my break at 12:75. Bloody Marys are gross. I was never a fan of Bloody Marys. Mostly because other than the celery, there's no ingredient in a Bloody Mary that I like. Bailey's from a shoe. Tequila and cheese equals bad idea. I can believe that. I think tequila plus anything basically equals a bad idea. Suede and sweat add very delectable tones to the drink. Oh my gosh, that's disgusting. That is disgusting. Suede and sweat. Cookie. That's why the booze tastes so much better in the 70s. Decidui, what's going on? Good to see you. Welcome on in. You're a case manager helping folks with disabilities, so you had to help many folks with SSDI, SSI, social services, MH services, homelessness, you name it. Wow, busy. I didn't realize that about you. That's fantastic. Dang it. Something off topic, but your capital is full of street musicians and street artists. And hearing the music, just walking the streets, seeing all these artists makes you feel happy every time. That's awesome, Sarah. I love that. Now you dislike people. I mean, in all seriousness, I do hear that people in that type of position that works in that, I don't want to call it industry, but people that do that type of work, they do have a high risk of getting burnt out. And I could certainly understand that. They probably see so much. I can't even imagine. Second egg hunt for Rella, 120 eggs, nothing yet. 120, you barely started. That's just 4 boxes. Must be the case managers who put blood, sweat, and tears in their efforts to help. Absolutely. So funny, when you were a kid, you went with your dad to nearly every bar and pub. By the time you were about 6, nearly every bartender in town knew me. Oh my goodness, lucky emo. I admire you busy. You were awesome. That's why you were one of my wives. How many wives are you up to now, Sarah? It's got to be getting pretty high. See so much system crap in people who generally need help and those that don't. One heck of a harem, that's right. I know at least Brooke and Tiff are in there. Love being in the wife pile. 5 wives. Who are the other 2? We got Busy, we got Brooke, we got Tiff. Who are the other 2, Sarah? Five wives and 1 cookie. Oh, Amber. Is Amber one? Oh, come on. BFF, Tiff, Brooke, Busy, and Joyce. Okay. Yeah, that's a good little crew. Yeah. Mother's Day is tomorrow. What are y'all doing for? It's Mother's Day in certain countries, Lucky Emo, and thank you for giving me a mini heart attack. Mother's Day in the U.S. is is it the first Sunday of May? No worries, Hassan. It's never too late to like. Dragon It, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you again. Take Amba, faux show. Amba. Cookie's locked away in the catacombs. Something tells me Cookie likes that. Also facing Nido King the CA. Oh, I hope you get it then, Hassan. Doing good? Glad to hear it, Dragonet. You're always doing good. I love your positivity. Tell me about it, Fungus. I hate Dynamax Adventure Hunts. Sarah has a great Asian receptionist, Red. Okay. All right, last check before I take my little intermission. Not shiny. Oh, Polyrath too. Nice. Don't know what you're gonna do for dinner tonight. This is the bane of your existence. That's a tough one. Yeah, nearly 1.2. We are actually, I think, 10 subs away from 1.2K, which is pretty crazy. But guys, I'm going to go take my little break for a minute. Please hang out, chit chat, listen to music, do whatever you want. Take off if you want. I understand that too, but I'm going to be back in about 3 or 4 minutes. I'll see you guys when I get back. Sax is in charge. All right, I am back. Ah, you missed me. You missed me, Hassan. Well, I am back. Thank you guys for hanging out. Let's get back to the hunt. And AJ is here. What's going on, AJ? He was such a good guy. What happened to that guy? He was such a good guy. They just disappeared. Get a shiny Noodle King and another shiny at the same time. The Noodle King may have to be sacrificed. You already have a shiny Noodle King, and let's go. Sounds good. AJ, I love you too, buddy. Thank you for stopping in and saying hi. I appreciate you. So I think we're going to go up to 1400 tonight. Brit, 6 perfect IV Toxel yesterday. That's awesome. It does pass all the hack checks. That's a great question, AJ. It does. This is... Okay, the Pokemon is a legitimate Pokemon. It's an absolutely legitimate Pokemon. The questionably legitimate part of this was I used the Game Shark to access this island. But that's it. The Pokemon is legitimate. It's an actual cartridge. Yeah, Sax just dropped a couple of commands to show it's a legit physical Emerald cartridge plugged into a Game Boy operator to play on stream. A Game Shark was used to access Faraway Island. Mew is able to be transferred home legitimately. And there's a link if you're curious about what the Game Boy operator is. It is an incredible device that allows you to play Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance games on your computer via a USB drive. It's pretty awesome. It also lets you back up your saves. So I know like Chem Nation is interested in getting one of these so that he can back up his, I think it's gold save file that he has a shiny Charizard in case his cartridge ever dies. He still has it. Game Shark isn't cheating, it's just nostalgic. I like that. I like that. Razzy's having a good stream tonight. That's good. I'm glad he is. But yeah, my good friend Bump You, Mr. Uncle Cindesax himself, Uncle Cindesax Killa, let me know about this Game Boy operator, and I cannot thank you enough, Sax. Seriously, thank you so much for telling me about this thing. Gonna lurk for now, not feeling too good. Lou, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you feel better. To know that you still have your friend's Game Boy Game Shark they gave you that corrupted your red save data. I did not know that. I know that now, though. I'm sorry it corrupted your red save data. That's unfortunate. People hate on Solgaleo Shiny, but I think it's really good. It's a good shiny. It is a good shiny. It is one of those Pokemon that I prefer the non-shiny to the shiny. But yeah, I think it's oops, I think it's alright. Come on. Get over here, Mew. Oh my gosh. Get over here, you stupid pink hat. Here we go. Have your young ignorant. You want a Mew and the legendary birds. I understand that. Who's a better shiny, Dust Lycanroc or Lucario? Lucario. In my opinion. Apparently I'm outnumbered on that one. $109 down. That's $109 closer to the shiny Hassan. Oh, you're welcome, AJ. Alright, Lou is saying Lucario as well. No big surprise there from Shining Rio Lou. Lou's biased. A little bit. Once saw someone with a female shiny Lucario named Renamon. Best raid ever. Zero four. Sorry about that, Hassan. Doing another one. Gotta keep going. What's your type? Water type Terra Crocodile. Yeah, it's crocodile. That is true, Sam. What animal is Swampert based off of? I think it's based off of. Well, I know Mudkip is based off of a mud skipper, right? Um, Axolotl and mud skipper. Thank you guys. Thank you. Oh, Cash, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're having a good weekend. Yeah, 69 subs. Very nice to see July. Water stars, we have a turtle, an alligator, an axolotl mud skipper, a penguin, an otter, a frog, a sea lion, a lizard, and a duck. That is true. Dang it. Post a YouTube short of your shiny Rowlet. It has 1,400 views. Very nice. Here's the best shiny of the entire Meowth line, regional variants included. I would go with Berserker. Yeah, I'd agree with you, son. 31 likes. Thank you guys so much. But Meowth has pink feetsies. This is true. It has them pink feetsies. You got two shiny Slowpokes today in Pogo. Good job. Were those Cantonian or Galarian? Or one of each? Both. Nice. One of each. Uh-oh, is Lou up past his bedtime? No? Okay, good. Lou! Lou. Is it 1 day or 2 days? Are we 1 day out or 2 day out? 2 days out, Lou. 2 days. All right, thank you. So Monday, which makes it harder to spot, which makes it more rare, which makes it cooler. That's fair. That's a fair train of thought there, Fungus. Would that make Tandem Mouse like the coolest shiny ever? I know, right, Sarah? I remember when Lou was just a wee little tyke. Before we know it, Shining Riolu is going to be a Shining Lucario. Lou. I love you, buddy. You swallowed an Everstone. Oh no. I mean, I guess good for you. That sounds like it'd be a little painful to me. Oh, I hope it shines, Hassan. Ah, there you go, Lou. There you go. All right, so Sax, I don't know if you're still out there, but if you are, I got a question for you. I know we're so way early in this hunt. We're only at 1,304 checks, 1,305 now. But I am kind of getting to that point where I start second guessing myself, making sure I'm doing this correctly. So I know that what is it, the seeds, the frames, the whatever, the things that I don't understand are messed up in Emerald. And that's why we're doing runaways instead of resets. I get that. I understand that. But at the end of each one of these streams, I don't save. I turn off the game. And then the next stream, I load the save. So, like, every stream, I'm starting from the same point. That won't affect it, right? Like, I'm still good, right? Or have I been checking the same ones over and over? Or am I just being completely stupid? Wow, Lou. I think just talking that out, I think I answered my own question. I think we're fine. Because I think anytime you run from it, it re-roulettes. Brooke, hello, Brooke. I'm not old too either. I'm glad to hear that, Lou. Brooke, how was your afternoon? And you changed your PFP. I like 39 to 41. Nice. Nice. Making me younger than I am. I like that. Kirk's home. Nice. So I was being really stupid for a minute. And I was saying that at the end of each Mew stream, I just turn off the system. And then the next stream, I load up from the same save file. So that doesn't affect it, right? Like I'm overthinking this. Every time I run from Mew, it re-rolls if it's going to be shiny. It's not like I'm fighting the same 200 Mews over and over, right? You restart the game, it's going to say the same phrase, but just on the first Mew, right? On the first Mew. So like, if I start the stream and I check 300 Mew, and then I reset it, the next time, am I seeing the same 300 Mew, or am I seeing the same first Mew and then a new 299? Always a possibility. Okay, all right, that's what I thought. I just want to double check. I didn't want it to be like, the last 4 streams, I've been checking the same 300 over and over. Oh, I'm sorry, Hassan. But what I should do is I should just start saving instead of turning it off. I don't know why I haven't been doing that. Now you're seeing the same 300 every stream, but I'm sure you've seen a few you've seen previous streams. Okay. Interesting. If you turn the game off, then it doesn't matter if you save. All right, so it's pointless. The point is, I'm not doing anything I shouldn't be doing. Whether I save or whether I continue to reload from the same spot, it doesn't affect the hunt. The hunt is what it is. Okay, got you. Thank you. Thank you very much, Sax. Herr Demonio, what's going on, buddy? Thank you again for all the help this morning. Can you make absolutely absurd assumptions of what I sound like until you get it right? Well, I know what you sounded like a year ago. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I mean, I'll make absurd assumptions in my head. It was a lot of fun. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Harry Demonio. No, I'm not going to do that, Lou. I'm not worried about embarrassing you. I'm worried about embarrassing myself. It sounds like Mickey Mouse. That's not true. He doesn't sound like Mickey Mouse. He has a British accent. No roasts. No roasts. You sound like Mickey Mouse a year ago. I sound like your dad. I'm assuming your dad isn't Mickey Mouse. Lou sounds more like Goofy. Hey, Scottish, I'm sorry. You're right. You're right, Sarah. I'm sorry. You're right. That was stupid of me. Lou, I apologize for offending you. I'm so sorry. Sarah, thank you for correcting me. Yup. I should be better than that. I apologize, Lou. The musical was good. The musical was good. I didn't realize that my friend's daughter was actually playing Audrey too, which is the plant. Well, she voiced the plant. Coincidentally, her younger sister was actually the puppeteer controlling the plant. But they did a good job, and the two leads sounded fantastic. It's okay, Lou. It happens to all of us. Just happens more to some people. You don't drink that much Vasa. Feedmissimo. And that was kind of neat, because obviously my friend's daughter is a girl, and she voiced Audrey too, which is typically voiced by a man. So that was a little wild. That's a great movie. I used to watch it nonstop when I was a kid. Yeah, yeah, exactly, Fungus. He was amazing. From Five Tops, right? Or Four Tops, I mean. I think he was in the Four Tops. Steve Martin was fantastic. The guy that played that character in the play today was okay. Hold on, I'm changing the music. I mean, I guess it's hard to live up to Steve Martin, right? I never went to midnight showings of those, but I did go see it in Savannah, Georgia, back in 2000. I saw a version of that. They did a really good job. The Greatest Showman. My friend Shinies says that is like one of the best movies he's ever seen, and he listens to the soundtrack constantly. Your mom compared you to the Greatest Showman, little kid, when you watched it. Holy smokes! Dang it! I wonder how many checks I could have done in all the times I screwed up the path. You can relate to Nick so much. I don't think anyone's ever said that before. Wolverine's fantastic, and yeah, Hugh Jackman's a good actor. I like him. Favorite has to be This Is Me or Come Alive. No! Crap. I am just absolutely failing this today. At least I know I'm not encountering the same muse tonight. You saw once, it was good from what you saw. Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams is all it gonna take. A million dreams for the world we gonna make. When Portal stream? Good question. I've never played the actual Portal game. I've played the Flash Portal game. That was fun. Portal can be played on Switch, both 1 and 2. Oh yeah, is it in the what is it in the store? I was thinking I might make a game purchase tonight after I get this Savannah pattern Vivian. I'm debating it. I haven't made a game purchase in a while. They're in a bundle pack? Okay. Maybe I'll wait until after I finish Star Wars, though. I should do that. That's the responsible thing to do. I'm at like 42% on Star Wars. I have 2 episodes left to play, and then it's just all free play. Such a huge game. Ron, are you out there? Have you been playing any more Star Wars? Where are you at? You last I knew you were at like 1,000 bricks. I just hit over 400 last weekend. Lego games are mid. I'm not going to kill you for that. People like different things. I have no right to judge your opinions on what you enjoy, just as you have no right to judge my opinions on what I enjoy. Every time I play a Lego game, you've always been bored. That's fair. I felt that way with a lot of popular games myself. I hope I get the shiny soon. I hope I do too, Cookie. I haven't played in a while. Just got back in. Got to get back into it. I would challenge you to a race, but I know that you would beat me. You always do. Looking forward to Jedi Survivor. When is that coming out? In a few months? Okay. There's one Lego game that will hold an important place in your heart. And which one is that, Shinichi Boy? Lego Dimensions. That game started a whole deep lore of your own fictional world. That's awesome. I love my dogs, but really I get them a job and earning a paycheck. Absolutely. Enough of this free room and board stuff. They gotta start pulling their own weight, cheese. $60 for a bag of fluid. Yikes. Favorite split evolution? It's a good question. I don't get asked that very often. Like ever. Say probably delayed. I'm not gonna sleep now, not feeling the best yet. Lou, I hope you get some sleep. What's your answer to that question, Shedinja boy? Is it Shedinja? Oh my god, how you know? I just shot in the dark. Absolute shot in the dark. Favorite normal type? Kangaskhan. Good night, Lou. Have pleasant dreams and lovely sleep. And I hope I get to see you tomorrow. Lopunny, alright. Let everyone else. What's everyone else's favorite normal type? Let's do this. Let's do the whole round robin thing. We'll go through all the types. Three shiny Lopunnies. That is a lot of shiny Lopunnies. That is two more than I have. Snorlax, good choice, Ron. Ron's even got the mug to prove it. Cake, cupcake, and cookie. Oh, I just realized we're closing on 1365 checks. 1365 checks. Dang it. Oh, I saved that one. You like Lopunny too? Favorite normal type of Gen 1 is Rattata of all time is Wooloo or Mousehold. Quiet because you're hitting Rage of Violet? No problem, Fungus. I just appreciate you being here. Now, officially married and story scene to your beautiful wife, Irena. Very nice, Sarah. Congratulations. Let me know where you're registered so I can get you a present. You ever feel like you're in the Matrix? Sometimes I do, JJ. Sometimes I do. Good to see you. There's enough Sarah to go around, Lou. I got a feeling. The big house in Olive Town. Nice. Let's say I'm slow, but I eventually catch on. I feel that, JJ. Lou's just like me. He says he's going to bed, and then he ends up watching the stream for another 30 minutes. I do that all the time. Dang! Cookie getting shut down by Sarah. You like shiny Magikarp and Feebas. I do too, here, Demonio. I think they're both good. I personally think that Feebas shiny is incredible. Favorite normal type is Shroodle. Good choice, Lou. I didn't even think about that because I think of it as a poison type. That is a good choice. Alright guys, what about favorite fire type? What is everyone's favorite fire type Pokemon? Mine is Houndour. Delphox, that's a good one. Yeah, favorite. Favorite fire type. Favorite fire type Pokemon. What you guys got? Your waifus and husbandos? Braixen. I respect the middle evolution choice. You don't understand the question. What is your favorite fire type Pokemon? It's got bullied by a Porygon. Oh no. Nerdy is quite flattered with the length the world goes to accommodate you. Okay. Favorite fire type is a fire type Pokemon Kappa. I'm not familiar with that Pokemon. Valerion, says Hassan. Pokemon for each letter of the alphabet quiz. What, like, what name of Pokemon for each letter? All right. Abra, Breloom, Cacnea, Ditto, Eevee, Flareon, Ghastly, Haunter, Inteleon, Jinx, Kangaskhan, Lapras, Mew, Natu, Omanite, Porygon, Quillfish, Raichu, Sandslash, Tentacool, Umbreon, Voltorb, Wattrel, Xatu, Yveltal, Zygarde. Wasn't that hard. Just got another Pokemon. Surprised I didn't say Victini. That was not the first one that came to mind. Yeah, I had a feeling that the majority of them were lower than Gen 2. I had a feeling. That's just what I'm most familiar with. Took me a while to get I, though. I'm trying to think what other Pokemon start with I other than Inteleon. I know there are some. Favorite water type? Poliwhirl. Inkay, Impidimp, Igglybuff. Thank you guys. Thank you. That's right. Favorite water type is Kingdra. I remember that, Hassan. Sarah, I think it's absolutely crazy, and crazy in a good way, that you're not really into Pokemon, but you still hang out in these streams. That's so flattering to everyone in the community. Vaporeon's a good one. All right, what about grass type? What's everyone's favorite grass type Pokemon? Mine is Lavani. Meowscarada, that's a good one. Because the NPCs don't know what they're doing, Hassan. You know that by now. Oh, I understand, Lou. I misread that. Turtwig, Chikorita, Rowlet, good choices. Sprigatito. I totally misread that. Oh, Sarah's saying it's both. Well, Sarah, for what it's worth, for not being into Pokemon, you draw some fantastic Pokemon. Yeah, everyone said starters except for me. All right, favorite bug type. My favorite bug type is Scizor. Shedinja boy, you don't need to say. Hassan says Scissor too. There we go. Grassmon is Steenie. Okay. Steenie's a good one. Steenie's got some thick thighs. Steenie and Serena. Mine has some really good shinies. I think all three of them are good. She ain't got cake. She got the whole bakery. She does. She is not a bug fan. Serena got them thighs. Favorite bug is Sawaddle. That's a good choice. Sawaddle's cute. Applin's your fave, Blue. Or Morlul. They're all so cute. Very true. Favorite fairy type is Alchemy. My favorite fairy type actually is Shiinotic. Please choose an easier type. All right, let's go with fairy. What's everyone's favorite fairy? Sylveon. That's a good choice. Good job, Hassan. You like Vivian though, so you don't like bugs, but you like Vivian. Come on, Cheese, get your act together. Iron Valiant. Okay, good choice. You love your mom. I love my mom too, JJ. Let's get some mom hype in the chat. Shout out to moms. Favorite electric type? Mine is Electros. Your mom called you Special Ed once. Well, if your name is Ed, that's a compliment. Shiny Cradley. Nice, Hassan. Good job. Favorite fire is Litwick and favorite electric is a Mulga. Luke says favorite fairy type is Zacian and electric is IDK. Togedemaru is your favorite electric type cheese. Bebeshinks. Tiny Bebeshinks. Favorite electric type is Morpeko. That's a good one too. Zero Aura is close second. Am I the only one that thinks that the shiny Zero Aura should have been the regular Zero Aura, and the regular Zero Aura should have been the shiny Zero Aura? Never liked Togedemaru, but it's cute. It is so ball. It's very ball. Sounds good, Hassan. Electricity is your favorite poison and electric types? Or one of your favorite poison and electric types? Toxtricity is a really cool Pokemon. That was a good addition in Gen 8. And Poison Electric is a fun type. I mean, keep it away from ground Pokemon, but other than that, it's fun. Aw, jeez. You gonna do an AZ Pokemon quiz? Sounds good, Lou. You feel like Toxtricity was made for you? Maybe it was. Oh, okay. Anyone want to do some Scarlet Violet raids with Fungus? Favorite ghost type? My favorite ghost type is actually Gengar. It's too much like a My Little Pony. It's, I don't know, it doesn't rub me the right way. I understand what you mean, Cheese. You tend to love Dragapult just like Twilight has. Twilight loves Dragapult. Can't pick a single one because all the ghost types you like the whole line. That's fair. Gourgeist, especially the shiny. I respect that here, Demonio. I feel like Gourgeist and Pumpkaboo get overshadowed by Trevenant and Baby Trevenant. Why am I blanking on the name? Phantom. I feel like Phantom and Trevenant overshadow Pumpkaboo and Gourgeist, and I think they're really good. We are Kirby, not for too much longer, but yeah, we did go live about 2.5 hours ago. We're gonna go for another 21 checks. Yeah, if anybody wants to do some Scarlet Violet raids with actually a fungus, let them know. Gracelyn is here. What's going on, Gracelyn? I know who we're going to be raiding, Shedinja Boy. I appreciate it, but I got it all set up. I got it all ready to go. But I do appreciate it. Pumpkaboo, says Meowmint. Pumpkaboo's a good one. When Sword you encounter shiny Pumpkaboo on the first try before the grass gym, you believe that's where it spawned? Yeah, and you almost mistakenly KO'd it. Oh my goodness. That's amazing here, Demonio. I hope the soup makes your stomach feel better. I hope so too, Brooke. What kind of soup you got rocking today? I'm doing well, Gracelyn. How are you doing? Favorite psychic type? My favorite psychic type is a Reuniclus. I might be the only person in the world to say that. Beef and veggie with tortellini. That sounds delicious, Brooke. Favorite ghost type is Cubone's mom. Oh my goodness. Cubone's mom. Malamar is psychic. Yep, psychic and dark. Same favorite psychic type. Really? Ghost type is Alola Marowak. Alola Marowak is a good one. Is a good choice. Favorite psychic type is Espeon. Espeon is my favorite evolution, followed by Vaporeon. Never puked, just been nauseated off and on. I'm sorry, Brooke. God love you. Favorite ground type? Golurk. Wild Ogre, what's going on? Shinja Boy says Clodsire. Yes, you did tell me that, Graceland. Yeah, Hassan's favorite ground type is Crocodile. Neomint says Clodsire. Got a lot of Clodsire love going on in chat right now. I've never played Moonlighter. I have not, Wild Ogre. What is that? Favorite ground type is Beef. You know what? Chief makes a good point. I'd like to change my answer. Gonna head out. Alright, here, Demonio. Thank you for being here. Favorite ground type, probably Golem. I was a big fan of the Geodude Grappler Golemoid. Summer Battle affect your shiny odds in Pokemon Sword and Shield. How's it work? Oh, I'm so glad you asked me, Human. So here's how that works. So, yeah, I'm sorry, Golem. The way it works is if you KO 500 of a certain type of Pokemon, then whenever they appear in the overworld with a brilliant aura, there is a 1 in 512 chance that they are shiny compared to the 1 in 1365. And this is assuming you have the shiny charm. I personally don't think it's worth it because, yeah, only the Brilliant Aura ones, not the normal. So I personally don't think it's worth it to KO the 500, but it doesn't hurt to KO the 500. I just think it takes more time than the hunt would take without it. It's an indie game. It's a roguelike where you gain items in the dungeon, then you run a shop, and you have to find the right price for your items, and bandits can enter your shop and steal your items. That sounds like an intriguing premise. You're gonna head to bed now because you're tired? Alright, sounds good, Miomit. Thank you for being here. Always good to see you. Oops. Favorite flying type. Favorite flying type would be Crobat. Or is it my favorite poison type? Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My favorite flying type is Staraptor. You're the Pidgeot. 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 Dang it. Saved it. Like Swellow and Tailo, they are really cool too. I used a Swellow and Tailo through this game for most of actually through the entire game. I had my my Guts Swellow. Pretty awesome. My day was alright, Brooke. Busy. Busy. I feel like I've been moving nonstop since I woke up, which is ironic because the majority of the day I've been sitting in this chair. But I just feel like I've had something going on all day, which is good. It was a good, productive day. What time did Kirk get home? Until your Friday was nonstop. Your name is now trademarked. Good job, Kirby Verby. Getting that trademark. Only the Verby part because you're not going to TM the name Kirby. Yeah, that makes sense. Actually, can they TM Kirby? Did they TM Kirby? Because Kirby's a regular name, too. Baby nephew is your is by your sisters. You want to go see him so bad, but you don't want to get him sick. Aw, I'm sorry, Brooke. Alright, Alola, Bulbasaur, Caterpie, Dartrix, Electric, Fracture, Geodude, Hatana, Inkay, Jinx, Kangaskhan, Lotad, Mew, Natu, Octillery, Porygon, Quillfish, Rhydon, Scorbunny, Tyranitar, Umbreon, Vulpix, Watchog. Can't believe you remembered Watchog. Xerneas, Yveltal, and Zygarde. Nice job, Lou. Oh, please send it, Brooke. Well, I mean, it wouldn't matter if they would care. It would stand up in court. I don't think you can trademark, like, a regular name. Of course, the last check of the stream, I screw it up. Here we go. And last check, here we go. Not shiny. So that's 1,400 checks down. Oh my goodness. That is a happy, happy dog right there. 1,400 checks down. You know what that means. 1,400 checks closer to the shiny. But thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate you. Stick around for a second. We're going to go on a raid. We're going to go see a good friend of ours. If you're coming on the raid, I just ask, how many hours checking so far? This is what, I think the 4th stream? It's like 12 hours? Yeah, that makes sense. 12 hours because we're getting a little over 100 an hour. I love you too, Lou. But please come on this raid with us. If you're coming to raid, I just ask 2 things. 1, make sure you hit that like button. That's why we do this, to support other streamers. And the best way to do that, the quickest and easiest, and possibly the freest way to do that, just hit that like button. And 2, if you're coming to raid, please put in the chat hashtag HeftyHype. But put it in the chat once and only once. Why once? Because we are not spammers. It's not who we are. That's not what we do. Guys, we will be back tomorrow with the Arceus hunt. That'll be tomorrow morning, Eastern time. And then we'll be back on Tuesday with I don't know what yet. But thank you guys for being here. Do something good for someone just because it's the right thing to do. I will see you next time. Let's go on that raid. Here's the link. Don't be like Gary. I will see you over there. Love you all and goodbye.